JP in?
Yes, but he's in conference.
But I gotta see him.
Well, you couldn't see him now if it was a case of life and death.
But this is a case of dollars and cents.
Oh, well, go right in.
Yeah.
Hello, A.K.
Listen, JP, I got some inside information through secret channels that one of the most important railroads in the country is about to be sold.
What railroad?
The Tippecanoe, Tuckahoe, and Tehachapi.
Not the good old Tippecanoe, Tuckahoe, and Tehachapi.
Yes, but the Harrigan interests practically have the deal set. In fact, they're going to meet the officers of the railroad in Kansas City today at 4 o'clock. But I happen to know that if you can get there first and let them smell a little ready cash, the Tippecanoe, Tuckahoe, and Tehachapi Railroad is yours.
A.K., how can I ever thank you?
Look out for that Harrigan gang. They're a bad lot.
Come in, Chase. Say, I didn't ring for you. I rang for my secretary. Hasn't he checked in this morning?
No, sir. He didn't even check out last night.
What on earth are you doing in there?
I went in there yesterday
Yesterday? What for?
to eat my lunch.
But why?
Well, I was hungry. I mean, it was 12 o'clock. Well, it was cool in there until the door closed.
But that's a time lock. What could have caused it to close?
Well, it's a cinch it wasn't a draft.
Take a letter.
Yes, sir.
Harvard Saving Lock Company, gentlemen.
Yes.
I am amazed at the inefficiency of your much advertised product. And where's your book?
It's in there, Pop.
Never mind that letter for a moment. Now, listen. For reasons best known to myself and no concern of yours, we're taking a trip.
A trip? Where to?
We're going to meet the officials of the Tippecanoe, Tuckahoe, and Tehachapi Railroad and close the deal.
Oh, don't tell me there's going to be another new deal.
I'm buying the line. Right now, I'm practically the president.
Of what?
Of the Tippecanoe, Tuckahoe, and Tehachapi Railroad. Now, here's where you fit in. We... Say, now listen, on this trip, you and I are going to change places. You're going to be J.P. Anderson, and I'm going to be your secretary.
Well, what do you mean, J.P.?
Well, in the first place, you've got to dress like me. You see,
I don't want to go on a trip dressed like that.
No. I mean, you dress like a banker.
Why?
Well, the point is that the Harrigan interests want this road in the West Way. Now, if they knew that I was going to get it, why, they'd stop at nothing, not even murder. That's the reason I'm changing places with you. Why, they wouldn't dare harm a secretary.
Well, that's why you're going to be secretary.
Oh, certainly. Now, hurry up, go down to the station and get 2 tickets and rent some clothes. You know, the kind that I wear. Now, hurry up.
This is an awful tough spot to put a chase in.
Well, how are you? Oh, how are you? Do I know you? What can I do for you?
2, please.
2? About halfway down on the aisle. About half... Shit. Oh, no, my error. I want 2 tickets for, by the way, where is the home office of the Tippecanoe, Tehachapi, where's the home office of this railroad?
Omaha.
Omaha. All right, 2 for Omaha.
2 for Omaha.
How much?
$10, please.
Thanks.
You'll find those about halfway down on the aisle.
Oh, fine. That's just where I like to... That's fine, Mr. Guttenberg. Just the thing. Now, how about a silk hat? A banker's hat. Well, say, there's one. What about it?
Oh, you don't want that. That's a magician's hat.
Magician's hat? Well, looks all right. Let's take a look at it, will you? Looks just like a banker's hat. A little heavier is all. Looks good, though. That's fine. I'll take it.
Paging Mr. Anderson, Mr. J.P. Anderson. Paging Mr. Anderson. Mr. J.P. Anderson.
Here, my good man. I'll take it. Are you Mr. Anderson?
Why, certainly I...
I'm his secretary. Well, I have orders to give it to him in person. Well, he's in the seat right behind me.
There's no one in that seat.
Hmm?
Well, say, that may be important. Haven't paid. Paging Mr. Anderson.
Find it.
Mr. J.P. Anderson.
Mr. Anderson.
J.P.
Page Mr. Anderson. Mr. J.P. Anderson.
Yes, sir. Mr. J.P. Anderson.
Page Mr. J.P. Anderson.
J.P. Anderson.
Page Mr. J.P. Anderson.
Mr. J-
Hey, what's the matter here? What's the matter?
Mr. J.P. Anderson.
J.P. Anderson? Paging J.P. Anderson? Paging J.P. Anderson!
The man on the train like this. Hey, well. We've searched the train over and he can't be found. He must be found. Stop the train. I can't stop the train. Well, I can.
Who pulled that cord?
I did. You know who I am? No. I'm J.P. Anderson, secretary.
What J.P. Anderson?
Mr. J.P. Anderson, the president of this road, and he's got to be found.
Oh! J.P. Anderson!
Well, we didn't get off the last station. How many people did Hey! Did you find him yet? I seen him on the car. Oh, a long time ago. I seen him on the car. Oh, a long time ago. Well, we didn't get off the last station.
What on earth happened?
I fell off.
Well, all back on again.
Oh, Mr. Anderson. You're not hurt. You're not hurt. Oh, I'm sorry.
Just a moment. Mr. Anderson, that man struck me.
He struck you?
Yes.
Take a letter. To the traffic manager of the Tuckahoe, Tipicahoe, the TT&T Railroad. I am amazed at the conduct of our conductors. And furthermore, young man, how long have you been with this railroad?
30 years, sir.
You're fired. And don't tell me you knew the job wouldn't be studied. Now, have you any relatives with the road?
Yes, sir. 22.
They're fired, too. Now, get out. Scoot! 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 Back on the train, boys.
Yes,
All right,
sir.
get out there. All right, let's go. How was that?
Very good. Save the cigar. Come on, let's get going.
Okay. He doesn't get me.
No.
Come, my good man. Start the train. Can't start without orders from the conductor. Hey, you. Come on, start the train.
I can't. I'm fired.
I think I better hire him back, don't you?
Very good idea.
Well, good man, I was a bit hasty just now, so forget it. Your old job is still waiting for you.
Is it waiting with a raise?
What are you drawing now?
$200 a month.
I double it. Wait a minute.
My daughter. What's she doing here? This is some of your work, isn't it?
Why,
I thought so.
Why, Father,
I thought you were visiting your aunt in Omaha.
I am. That is, I'm just out for a little drive now. What are you doing here?
I'm on my way to Kansas City.
Daddy, may I go with you?
Well, I suppose so, but now listen. Now understand this. That's all. And now don't forget, I'm not Mr. Anderson. I'm only his secretary. That's J.P. Anderson.
I get it, Daddy.
Good. Come on.
Oh, Daddy, dear, I'm so glad to see you.
Why, you...
Hi, gentlemen.
How are you, Mr. Anderson?
How do you do, Mrs. Anderson? A lovely railroad your husband has.
It's my daughter.
No.
Yeah.
Yes, and he's my sweet daddy. Aren't you, Daddy, dear?
Pardon me, Mr. Anderson.
Yeah?
It's a gentleman outside who wishes to see you.
Outside? Why doesn't he come in here? Doesn't he realize that I'm the president of the Hoochip... All right, I'll see him.
Excuse me, daughter dear.
Hurry back, Daddy, dear.
Right, my boy. Now,
Thank you, sir.
Oh, Daddy, dear, why do you stay away from your little pootsy-wootsy so long? Now put your arm around me so no one will steal me.
Pardon me, Mr. Anderson.
yeah?
A gentleman outside wishes to see you.
Oh, I knew it.
Pardon me, not that way, this way.
Oh, out here? Oh, well, that's different. Thank you. Be right back, dear. How do you do? How do you do? Young man, this belongs on your seat.
Does not. Belongs on your face.
I am. I am amazed.
You know, honey, I was just thinking about a beautiful little home that I'm going to build one of these days for a party. I can see a beautiful little picket fence around it with flowers growing. I just love flowers. I can see little roses growing, little pots of geraniums here and there, and lilac, and honeysuckle. I just love flowers. Don't you?
Yes, yes.
What's the matter?
Oh, nothing. Nothing at all.
You know, honey, this little home will be our castle, and you'll be the queen. Do you think you'd be happy, dear?
Oh, I'd be very happy, provided you be the king.
And you know, I can just see our children playing games, playing jacks.
And blowing bubbles.
Yes, and that's what our troubles will be. Just bubbles.
Oh, Brakeman.
Yes?
What time does this train get to Kansas City?
Kansas City? Just a minute, sir. Kansas City. Kansas City. Say, Porter,
Yes, sir.
what time does this train get to Kansas City?
Kansas City.
City. Let's see. There's Newtonville.
Texas.
This
Mr. Anderson,
Kansas City.
what time does this train arrive in Kansas City?
Well, on time, I suppose, if it isn't late. Just a minute. City, let's see. Pardon me, stranger. Can you tell me what time this train arrives in Kansas City?
There you have me.
Have I? Thanks.
Have you a timetable?
minute.
Timetable, please.
Kansas City. Kansas City. Westward, Thompsonville.
Let's see.
Albany.
There's London, Paris, Hoboken, Indianapolis, Albion.
Conductor!
Date.
Yes, sir.
What time do we get to Kansas City?
We don't even go to Kansas City.
What? Why, you...
What's going on?
I thought I told you to get tickets for Kansas City.
Yeah, but the man sold me tickets to Omaha about halfway down on the aisle.
You've ruined my life's ambition. I wanted to be president of this railroad in the worst way. You...
Charlie, what's the matter?
I think he's mad at me.
Pardon me, Mr. Anderson.
Yeah? What is it?
In the excitement of your falling off the train, I forgot to give you this telegram.
Oh.
I want to have here one for Mr. Chase.
Oh, oh, yes. Thank you very much.
Good, cold for lunch?
Oh, by the way, son, why don't you and Miss Dorothy have luncheon with me?
Thanks, but, why the celebration? Good news?
No. Just birthday congratulations.
Oh.
Oh, have you had news, too?
Well, I know, yes. I had a birthday, too. I am amazed.